Type 2 diabetes diet planning. Carbohydrates. Glucose is the body's preferred source of energy. When we eat carbohydrates, they are broken down into glucose. Some carbohydrates will be digested faster than others, and some carbohydrates are healthier than others. Many people with type 2 diabetes assume they cannot eat any carbohydrates, but this isn't true. The type and amount of carbohydrate will make the most impact on overall health and blood sugar control. Let's take a look at the different types of carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are the most quickly digested type of carbohydrates and can be used as a fast source of energy by our bodies, when needed. They may be added to foods, or they may already be a part of certain foods naturally. Naturally occurring simple carbs include fruit and dairy products, like milk. These types of carbohydrates also deliver vitamins and minerals, so they're better choices than the other types of simple carbohydrates we'll talk about next. Other simple carbohydrates include simple and added sugars such as those in refined sugars, syrups, honey, sodas, and fruit juice concentrates. These types of carbohydrates provide little nutritional value and should be limited. According to the American Heart Association, it's best for women to limit added sugar to no more than 6 teaspoons of added sugar per day, and for men to limit it to no more than 9 teaspoons per day. Complex carbohydrates. The other type of carbohydrates are called complex carbohydrates, and they are made up of many sugar molecules. This is why they are called complex. These types of carbs include fiber and starch, and some can also provide additional health benefits. Examples of complex carbohydrates include beans, whole grain breads, oats, starchy vegetables, like peas, winter squash, and sweet potatoes. Choose complex carbohydrates that are unprocessed. These have higher amounts of fiber, which helps slow digestion. Slower digestion means a slower rise in blood glucose, which is healthier. Serving size of carbohydrates. Be aware of the amount of carbohydrates you are eating at your meals. Total sugars are included in the total carbohydrate count. And make sure your meals are balanced. A balanced meal is one that includes non-starchy vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. One serving of carbohydrates is considered to be 15 grams. While it is generally recommended that women eat around 3 servings of carbs per meal, and men, around 4 servings per meal, this is simply a general guideline. For the best results, it's important to work with your healthcare team, including a registered dietitian and diabetes educator, to customize a plan that works best for you. Here are examples of what 1 serving, 15 grams, of carbohydrates looks like. 1/3 cup cooked rice, 3 cups air-popped popcorn, 1 small whole fruit, e.g., apple, nectarine, 1/2 cup green peas, 1/2 cup beans. Protein is another type of macronutrient that plays a very important role in our overall health and should be included in all healthy eating plans, especially if you are living with diabetes. Proteins are made up of amino acids. They are a part of every cell in the body, and work to build and repair cells. Proteins take longer to digest than carbohydrates and have a minimal effect on blood glucose levels, making them a good choice to include in all meals and snacks. Any easy way to classify proteins would be to divide them into plant-based and animal-based protein sources. Below are a few examples of each. Plant-based protein sources: quinoa, walnuts, almonds, sunflower seeds, lentils, peanut butter, hummus, tofu, tempeh, kidney beans. Animal-based protein sources: salmon, eggs, cottage cheese, ground turkey, cheese, tuna, grass-fed beef, chicken breast. Keep in mind that plant-based proteins will contain fiber, whereas animal-based proteins will not. Additionally, animal-based proteins will contain dietary cholesterol, and animal-based proteins will not. Serving size: 1 ounce of protein is equal to roughly 7 grams. If you are looking at a food label, protein will likely be listed in grams. A good starting goal would be to aim for at least 1 ounce of protein in each snack and 2 to 3 ounces, or 14 to 21 grams, of protein at your meals. Including protein at every eating occasion will not only provide fullness at meals but also help stabilize blood sugar levels. According to the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, the organization that sets the recommended dietary allowance, men over age 19 need at least 56 grams of protein per day, and women over age 19 need at least 46 grams of protein per day. It is helpful to choose a variety of protein sources throughout your day, as different proteins will also contain various nutrients. Fats. We know that fat plays an important role in our overall eating plan and should not be avoided. In fact, certain vitamins, A, D, E, and K, require fats to be absorbed and utilized by our bodies. And eating fat also provides us with energy and fullness, not to mention it tastes good, as well. However, with that being said, it's still important to be mindful of the type and quantity of fat we choose. Depending on the chemical structure of fat, it is either saturated or unsaturated. Saturated fats are solid at room temperature, and unsaturated fats are liquid at room temperature. Unsaturated fats provide the most benefits to our body. Unsaturated fats are further categorized as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, also known as the good-for-you, unsaturated fats. Examples of foods containing monounsaturated fats include nuts, seeds, nut butters, avocado, olive oil. Examples of foods containing polyunsaturated fats include flax seeds, oysters, halibut, sardines, salmon, tuna. Saturated fats have been a hot topic for the past several years, and as research has evolved, we have learned that they may not be as harmful as we once thought. That being said, saturated fats should still be eaten in moderation, choosing more unsaturated fats where possible. Trans fats. We know for sure that trans fats, a type of saturated fats found in highly processed foods, is the most harmful fat of all and should be avoided at all costs. It raises LDL, bad, cholesterol and lowers HDL, good, cholesterol, which is harmful to our heart health. Be sure to look at the ingredients lists of the foods you choose and avoid anything with the word hydrogenated, as this is an indication that it contains trans fats. Examples of foods that may contain trans fat include biscuits, margarines, crackers, cookies, coffee creamers, donuts and other pastries, peanut butter made with hydrogenated oils. Changing the types of fats you are used to eating may seem challenging, but taking small steps in the right direction will provide health benefits. Start by looking at the ingredients that are in your foods, choosing better-for-you fats to cook with, and looking for ways to increase the amount of unsaturated fats you eat throughout the day. Drinks. When it comes to blood sugar levels and what we drink, there are a few things to think about. First, since beverages are liquid, they will be digested more quickly and get into our bloodstream faster than foods we need to chew. So fruit juices, sodas, and other sweetened beverages are best avoided as they can blood glucose levels to rise quickly. As far as recommended beverages go, nothing beats water. Tap, sparkling, still, any are good choices. Other low-carb beverage options that will not raise blood sugar levels include unsweetened almond milk, unsweetened, flavored carbonated water. Examples of brands include La Croix and Spindrift. Unsweetened tea, e.g., herbal, green, black coffee infused water, i.e., water with added fruit or herbs. And we can't forget to talk about alcohol, as this is a very common question. It's important to know that alcohol can raise or lower blood sugar levels. Let's look a little closer at how alcohol works in our bodies. Here are some key considerations when it comes to deciding whether you should drink alcohol. Check your medications. Some diabetes medications are not compatible with alcohol. Be sure to speak with your healthcare provider about what is recommended for you based on your current insulin or oral diabetes medication regimen. Never drink on an empty stomach. This will increase the risk of hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. Choose wisely. If you are choosing to drink alcohol, be sure to ask what is in your drink. Limit or avoid added syrups, sweeteners, fruit juices, and regular sodas. Know your serving sizes. One drink can take 1 to 1.5 hours for your liver to metabolize. One drink is considered to be 5 ounces of wine, 12 ounces of beer, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits or liquor, e.g., vodka, rum, gin. You may find it helpful to know that the dietary guidelines for Americans states that moderate drinking is 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. Anything above this is not recommended and could have additional health implications. Timing of meals in diabetes: the body has an insulin malfunction. Either it isn't making enough insulin, or the insulin it's making isn't working efficiently. To help the body make the best of what it has, it's helpful to eat at regular times throughout the day and to eat around the same amount of carbohydrates each time. This supports the body in making insulin and helps diabetes medications work as efficiently as possible. For these reasons, it is also recommended that you avoid skipping meals or not eating for long periods of time. A good goal is to aim to eat breakfast without 90 minutes of waking, and then eating at least every 4 to 5 hours throughout the day after your first meal. Stop eating at least an hour before you go to sleep, earlier if gastroesophageal reflux, GERD, is a concern for you. Putting it all together: when it comes to putting it all together and creating balanced meals that will be both filling and beneficial for your blood sugar levels, following the plate method can be helpful. The plate method encourages us to reserve half of our plate for non-starchy vegetables, a quarter for protein, and another quarter for carbohydrates. Healthy fats should be included, as well. Following the plate method can be helpful as it doesn't require intense carbohydrate counting but still helps to keep portions in check and creates balance that will help stabilize blood sugar levels and prevent any unwanted fluctuations. Below is an example of what the plate method would look like as a meal plan. It includes simple, balanced meals made of nutritious foods that stabilize blood sugar levels and keep you feeling full after your meals. Sample 1-day meal plan: breakfast. 2 scrambled eggs, 1 cup mushrooms and bell peppers sautéed in 1 teaspoon avocado oil, 1 slice whole wheat bread topped with 1/4 avocado, 1/2 cup blueberries, 1 to 2 cups of coffee or tea snack. 1 cup sliced veggies, e.g., cucumbers, carrots, snap peas, 1/4 cup hummus lunch. Turkey wrap: 3 ounces sliced turkey, whole grain wrap, 1/2 avocado, lettuce, and tomatoes, 1 cup vegetarian chili side salad topped with fresh vinaigrette dressing snack. 1 serving whole grain crackers, 1 ounce cheese dinner. 3-ounce baked salmon, 1 small, baked, sweet potato, 1 cup sautéed green beans, small side salad with 1 tablespoon dressing. Snacks and treats: oftentimes, meals may get delayed or we may feel hungry between meals. This is completely fine and to be expected. For these reasons, it can be a good idea to include snacks as part of your daily meal plan. Snacks can help you get to your next meal without being too hungry, and thus, helps prevent overeating, provides you with the energy you need between meals, and helps you continue to stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the day. If it has been less than 2 to 3 hours since your last meal, you may want to consider a lower carb snack option. If it has been more than 3 to 4 hours since your last meal, a higher carb snack may be appropriate, as this can help prevent your blood sugar from going too low. Lower carb snack options, 15 grams of carbs or less, may include 1/2 cup edamame, 1 cup sugar snap peas and 1/4 cup hummus, 1/2 small, baked potato, 2 tablespoons pecans, and cinnamon, 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs. Higher carb snack options includes 1 serving of carbs and 1 serving of protein, may include 1 cup blueberries with 1/2 cup cottage cheese, 1 slice whole wheat bread with 1 to 2 ounces turkey, 1 ounce natural cheese with 1 small fruit. Within the topic of snacks, we can't forget treats. In my experience working with clients, it's best to include treats and desserts regularly so that you don't start to feel deprived. Deprivation can lead to overeating. A diabetes diagnosis does not mean you can't ever eat dessert or something sweet. You can and should enjoy dessert on a regular basis. When choosing what type of treats you would like, I encourage you to make sure it is something that you can truly savor and enjoy. Consider the amount you eat at one time and don't forget to gather information after eating it. How did it make you feel? Was it satisfying? Did you check your blood sugar afterward? If so, what happened? Your answers can provide feedback that will equip and empower you with the information to make the best decisions for you and your blood sugar levels in the future. Customized food plans. If you would like to reach out to someone who will work one-on-one with you to create a plan that will take into account your personal preferences, e.g., budget, health conditions, food allergies, consider finding a local expert. Below are a few resources to find a professional near you. Registered dietitian, diabetes educator, endocrinologist. Keep in mind it's important to note that while there is plenty of information available on various ways to eat with diabetes, not all are from reputable sources or professionals. With all of the fads and diet trends out there, it's important to check each source of information. When possible, look for resources that are backed by scientific evidence and written by qualified healthcare professionals or credible organizations. Also, keep in mind that the goal is to create long-term, sustainable changes, as these will improve not only your blood sugar levels but your overall health, as well. It's never too late to make changes. Small, consistent improvements can genuinely make a difference. The recommendations above for adopting a healthy and balanced diet if you have diabetes can benefit anyone. Taking measures to educate yourself and implement what you learn are all steps in the right direction. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel and comment your opinion. Finally, click on the link in the description to support me.